Yeah, I mean, we knew what we're getting into. We've seen a lot of Christopher Newport throughout the years. They're a good team. They're a very good team, and so we knew that we were gonna have to battle. But we also knew that we had a team that can and does get up for it. So, well fought game, back and forth. I mean, it is. It's a Sweet 16 NCAA tournament game, and yeah, and so really proud of the way the group worked and put themselves out there to give themselves chances. We're just on the short end today.
Just kind of open question for anybody. Overall, just a real battle today between the two squads. One goal, it's the difference. Coming into the day, was there any kind of familiarity because of the matchup last year and knowing that you've played this team before?
I think we were excited. We believed in what we could do as a team, so I think we definitely felt a lot of energy going into this game, and the weather was beautiful, and just we were super excited to be here.
Yeah, like Coach said, it's my third time seeing them. Kind of a different atmosphere every time, but we knew that we were ready to compete against them, and they're ready to compete against us too, and we just came out on the end today, but I think we really put in a full team effort.
Coach, just talk about what your team did well today. Battling from minute 1 to minute 90.
Yeah, I mean that's it, right? It's a bit of a different matchup, something that we don't always see all year. But they stuck to just trusting in each other. I thought we defended really well. Look at limiting corners, not allowing players to get in behind. Like you said, it took something special from 35 out to be the difference. We created ourselves. Yeah, I mean we put it in. I know it stings right now, and we talked about it, but I do know at the end of the day, once we sit down and really chew through it, we left it out there. So we have to at least have some type of belief in that to maybe take some sting out when we're ready for it to be done.
Sure. And just talk about last week you guys got to host, which is a really special experience, and then getting to hop on a plane and continue to play another week. Just talk about the experience in the NCAA tournament that you have had specifically this year.
This year has just been, for me, something else as a senior, knowing that it's potentially my last time doing this, and really feeling wholeheartedly my third time being able to have this experience, being able to do this with my team, was just really amazing. And especially getting to come off, like you said, hosting last weekend. Great atmosphere, great environment. So really just something that not everyone gets to experience, and it really is a privilege to be here.
I agree. Our team is definitely special in that we love each other so much. So getting to be home last weekend and then traveling together this weekend, I think it was definitely a blessing and something that we never took for granted 1 second.
Mm-hmm. Just talk about the play. Anybody can answer this question. The play of the back line today was really strong. I've gotten to watch that team play all year, and they really struggled today to get anything going. Talk about the game plan defensively and the way you thought it was executed overall.
Defensively, our team is a unit, and I think it really starts from our back. We have a sophomore goalkeeper that is so confident in leading from the back, and that's so rare to see. And she really executes that well, and it filters through the back line, you can tell. And so the communication on our team is really just phenomenal in that sense, and Ash can speak to that too. Being such a strong defender, the way that they work out of the back, it shows all the way up until my position as forward.
I don't think that there's 1 second that we're not buzzing, talking to each other. What do you have? What can you see? Just talking nonstop, and I think it's really fun. Like we enjoy defending. I think even though we love keeping the ball, it's definitely something we like to defend.
Yeah, I mean the unit the whole year, they take pride in it and they make it personal, because that's what it should be, and so they carry that with them, and that's why it does, as they talked about, it permeates throughout the whole team, even when we're making changes and stuff like that. that sense of pride and that sense of belief of like, yeah, you might get something on us, but you're gonna have to earn it, and that's probably gonna be one of the biggest memories of this team. Even though we scored a ton of goals, that to be able to do it on both ends is rare, and so yeah, I mean, I loved it. I love the character of the group.
Talking a little bit about the future. I don't want to necessarily blow past what a great season you guys had, but you go through every year, you have to say your goodbyes and start thinking about what's next. Talk about the youth that you have on your team and the players that you're excited about better returning next year, and for seniors, the legacy that you leave behind.
I mean, I know we have quite a few returning starters. First person that comes to my mind is Michaela Bosco, our forward, who's an absolute star. I cannot wait to see what she continues to do with her career. I know both of us as people who are graduating, I think that we tried our hardest every minute to leave the younger girls with something that they want to carry on, and I hope that we did that. I know we definitely had that at the forefront of our minds every second.
I'm really excited to just see kind of what this younger group does, even though I'll be gone. Being a senior and an upperclassman, just getting to kind of tap into a few of those things with them. I know they have so much more potential, so that's just going to be awesome to see.
Coach, the last question I have for you is about the senior class that you have. If you could just take a moment to talk about them and really put some closing remarks on the incredible season that you did have.
Yeah, and I've already had the chance to say it to them, but it's good that we get to share with everybody else. Honestly, their legacy is going to be beyond them winning games, beyond them scoring goals, shutting out teams. They've created a whole new standard for what it means to be a great teammate and be a special team, and that was driven by them being special people in their own rights, and demanding that of each other. And when we bring in these very talented young recruits, they want to be a part of it because of who they see and what that represents, with the hopes of being those types of special people themselves when they graduate from this university. So, their legacy is bigger than they'll ever really understand. And so, the weight of that for me is huge. I want them to come back and be proud of this team, and I want them to feel like everything that they've done meant something. But we got our work to do, because this, as they know, this doesn't just happen. If this just happened, every team could sit here and feel that way about their team, and it's not. I've been around too long enough and I try to keep reminding that it's a special group, but it's special because you guys made it that way, each and every one of them. So.